Hi again. It is election day, but not really. I'm filming this ahead of time because I have such a busy week that I decided to make as many blocks as I could and do as many of these video blog vlog things as I could, and then that way I've got enough blocks to post one block a day despite my crazy hectic week. So I changed my clothes because I didn't want to look like I was wearing the same thing every single day. So I changed my clothes. So today is Tuesday, election day. Either way, this is block number 6, and I wanted to celebrate the day. I live in a state where we could vote early, so I've already voted. Don't worry, I'm not missing voting by being here. I'm making an election day block. I'm going to have my block. I'm going to have what's called surf, kind of a bright blue and a dark red. I hope that trend isn't cliche, but I do love the light blue with the red. It's one of my favorite color combinations, and I hope it's not, too passe. Mod Podge, one of my favorite tools. And the reason I'm going to use the Mod Podge is I used my Cricut. It's, one of my favorite tools is the Mod Podge, another is the Cricut, just for basic things. I wish I had the kind of cutter where you could program in your own design and cut your own design. I would use that like crazy, but I don't have the cash for that. So I used the Cricut for a basic star, and I cut a whole bunch of these out. And what I will do is I will Mod Podge each star, stick on the next one, Mod Podge, stick on the next, so on, so on, so on, until I get a thick stack of stars. It'll look like one single star, but it'll be raised. And then I'll glue it onto the top of the block, like so. Haven't decided with the red and blue if I'm going to do blue all the way around and red on top, or red all the way around and blue on top. Haven't decided if I'm going to alternate. I don't know yet. I'm pretty sure I don't want to do stripes. I don't want to go, too crazy busy with this. So it'll be simple. One thing I would consider is possibly painting it and then using a tip tool that I showed y'all on the first, or this, I think my first block, where it's a little tip that you can screw onto the paint bottle and dot on paint. So I might do something like that, or I might dot them down the edges. I don't even know if that's possible, so I'd have to get out my test block. It says Word, but I test materials. I don't know if you can see that. I tried enameling or embossing some glitter glue. It was terrible, but that's why I have a test block. So I might test dotting down the edges here. Again, it's a simple block, doesn't require any tools. If I think that I'm going to do something crazy, I'll check back in, but otherwise this is an easy block. Sorry about that noise, and an easy, not a lot of tools, not a lot of process. So I think I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, and I hope you voted.